Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. We have not discussed Ondo postponement, Inec. The Independent Electoral Commission, Inec, has said it will publish a notice of election with respect to the governorship election in Edo and Ondo states on June the 1st and July the 1st, 2020, respectively. It also described the global coronavirus pandemic as not only a threat to human existence but also to the right of citizens to vote. INEC, National Electoral Commission, and chairman of the Information and Vote Education Committee, Festus Okoye, said this with an interview with Punch in Abuja on Tuesday. Okoye said, on June 1st, 2020 and July 1st, 2020, the Commission will officially publish a notice in the two states stating the dates for the elections and appointing the place at which nomination papers are to be delivered. He also noted that the Commission was not unaware of the fact that political activities were at their lowest level right now. Okoye explained that the Commission had yet to discuss any issue relating to whether or not to adjust the timetable of activities of the Edo-Ondo election scheduled for September 19 and October 10th, respectively. In response to a question as to whether INEC was considering the postponement of the election, he said, INEC is not contemplating doing so as at this point in time when the official notification of both elections have not yet been released, although we are considering it. The Commission will not engage in speculatory debate on the postponement of an election that is not officially in the public domain. The Constitution and the Electoral Act have adjustable machineries that can be activated by the Commission if the need so arises. Moreover, in a period of national emergency, there are constitutional and statutory provisions that can be interpreted and applied to meet national challenges and existence. The Commission will therefore appreciate if national attempts is focused on the containment of a virus that threatens our collective existence and the sovereignty of human rights to vote in any election. The position of the Commission is that Edo and Ondo governorship election would take place on September the 19th and October the 10th, 2020. Moreover, both elections are constitutionally and statutorily circumstances with adjustable framework with time within the Constitution's and statutory allowed window. We will look into the necessary and the due process that we could follow at a time of national crisis and worldwide pandemic that threatens the race of humanity. It is possible that we can postpone if the need arises, but for now, it is September 19th and October the 10th. Any other further announcement will be related, as I have said, on June the 1st and July the 1st. Well, you've heard it all. The general election for Ondo State was supposed to be October the 10th, while that for Edo State was supposed to be September the 19th for the governorship election. However, with the issues on ground, with the issues of the global pandemic and all what have you that has been going on, there have been speculations that this could be postponed When Punch interviewed INEC officials to speak to them regarding Ondo and Edo state election, here is what INEC has to say. INEC said, however, the issue of the pandemic is severe, and as such, we need to consider the human race rather than what we want or what we like. So, with respect to what is going on, it could be postponed. It's not a date that is standby and nothing can be done to it. So we still have time, and with the way things unfold, June the 1st and July the 1st, when we get um, the next uh, the next response as to whether there will be postponement regarding these elections or it will continue as already stipulated, which are September the 10th for September the 19th for Ondo State, Edo State, and October the 10th for Ondo State. So I take that again. September the 19th for Edo State, October the 10th for Ondo State. So these are already the timetable already stipulated. But INEC official now Festus is saying that if there will be need to adjust those dates, it will be brought to our notice come it will be brought to our notice come July the 1st and July the 2nd, respectively, and we get to know what the issues are depending on the way things are unfolding, especially with COVID-19. So I said we should stay still and just, stay focused and wait. Like you've heard, this is a statement directly from INEC stating when people will be back to, when elections will be back on. But for now, he pointed the focus of what is going on is this COVID issue, and that first of all, COVID-19 has to be resolved before any other matters can be considered. The most important thing is the people who are to vote, are they well and able? Is life okay? So these are some of the things that are being talked about before we think about election being carried out. So that's where it is now. We know that this state, first of all, with the issues of things, with the way things are coming out now, Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki and Ondo State Governor Akeredolu will have to go through primaries. Before now, it was not so. Being governors already, they were supposed to have first refusal of return ticket. And when they say, you know what, I don't want to continue, I think I've had enough, then their parties will have to go through another primaries. But as it is, what ties Edo also ties Ondo because they happen to be in the same party. Then same circumstances seem to be surrounding them, and they will have to go through the polls. And this will be taking place in Edo State as well as Ondo State. There have been issues surrounding the elections, the primaries in Ondo State. There are already candidates who are interested, who are warming up seriously for the primary elections, including the incumbent governor already, Godwin Obaseki, who will also have to go through this process again. Normally, even for President Muhammadu Buhari, there was no need to carry out primaries. I don't know if this will be the new yardstick in APC party. Even Donald Trump, America, where democracy really started from. Trump has no position as he's a first-time president and will be contesting for another term in office. So this is supposed to be the normal anomaly, but as it is now, things are changing. Human factor changes the thing that is constant. And so Nigerians are waiting anticipatedly for Edo and Ondo. The elections for Edo and Ondo is quite peculiar with that of Edo because of the situation surrounding Obaseki and Oshomole. It's very peculiar with what is going on. And so Nigerians, we need to be careful. We need to watch out, and then please don't indulge yourself in any activity or anything that could lead to death during this time of election. Please stay safe, vote, and go to your houses. I want to say a big thank you to all of you out there who are listening. Please don't forget to vote when it's time. And please like, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Don't forget to thumbs up. Thanks very much for listening. God bless for now.